Okay, we're taking the first look at the C10 Scottsdale, 1975. Taking the first look underneath. You can see from here, you got some body issues. Got some rust going on right there in the door. Cab corners look pretty good. Not sure if this is one of the years that usually has problems with that. Fender looks good. There's no Bondo on that at all. I mean, look, you can see bare metal. That's good. I can see bare metal over here too. We'll have to see if the other side's like that. It's good. It's real good. Got some rust in that door too. There's a very cheap paint job put on it. You can tell that. And I wonder over that rear fender or rear quarter panel if they just covered up a dent with Bondo and then the paint cracked, or did they cut a section out, or did they cover up rust? Oh, that's original metal. I love it. That is a good sign. Bare metal. See a little bit of something going on here. It's double thickness, so it's not like I can feel the backside when I'm going like this. Looks like it had a little bit of body work. Looks like up in here they dented it back out. It's not double thickness right there. This bumper's probably been into that before, and they fixed it. And it looks like looks like they fixed that bumper good. I mean, they beat the hang out of it on the inside with a sledgehammer. So this is the original bumper probably, and it bent here into here, and they bent it all back out. Put some Bondo on it. I can see some Bondo. And but they beat the hang out of it here. No rust or anything. All right. Another little place here where they ripped it. Original metal. I don't know what's going on there. It's like a little rust maybe coming through. Again, it's not double thickness there. The body over here doesn't seem to have any major issues above the wheel on the quarter panel. See, all the trim needs to be replaced. Again, rust in the door, but got a little rust right there this time, not much. Rust in the door. Got a little rust coming through here, and I don't think I can feel. No, I can't feel right there. I do see a little Bondo right here. There's Bondo. Interesting. There's Bondo under that. That's all right. I even see Bondo right here. There's Bondo all over this fender. A dent here, rust coming through. I think I'm gonna replace that fender for sure. If it comes to that anyway. All right, let's take a look in front of this bumper. Oh, look under the battery. Wow. It is eaten out. Okay. Well, that's a new inner fender well. That's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. And then this bracket right here, I don't know what that is. Radiator support or something? That's probably a big deal. Okay. Coming back over here. I can see some bent stuff up in here. Maybe part of underneath your headlights. Okay, we're back around again. Okay, now I'm gonna go front to back. We're gonna look underneath here. I'm gonna turn the flash on, or the light on my camera, so that we can see a little bit better. It's got, looks like to be the original control arms, upper and lower. The ball joints still have grease in them. That's great. They look like very old ball joints. They're dry rotted. This one barely has grease in it, but it has a grease fitting. And this one has some grease in it. So no wobbling there. Nothing there. tie rod ends look like they could use some grease too. Haven't been greased in a long time. I'm very surprised, because I know the lady that had it before me, she was taking good care of it, keeping it inside and stuff. Okay, I see lots of transmission fluid, and that's part of my problem is leaking transmission fluid. The reason I put it on the lift is I want to replace these gaskets right here on the long tube headers. The gaskets are they're blown out, and they're making all kinds of noise. Let me tell you, I'm gonna have to bend these. Looks like they might have hit something right here and bend them a little bit. I'm gonna have to bend them back somehow. All right. Looks like we got something going on here with our hoses from our gas tank. They're just kind of zip tied up there. Exhaust is a little rusty. See a hole right here. Probably got holes here and there, but that's the first one I've seen. It's not too bad. It gets the job done. Looks like got a little leak going on here, a little leak going on there, but not too bad. Okay, see oily place or a greasy place, and that is probably from this or this front seal. I bet you this thing is low on fluid, because it's probably a bad front seal on that differential, and that is not good. You do not want to replace a rear end just because you have a seal leak. And I noticed this is broken off. This vent to the differential is broken off. Not a big deal if you're not taking it underwater, but if you're driving in a lot of rain, it can add up. Okay. I think this is called the inner rocker, which is part of the floor pan, is rusted through on the driver's side. Keep in mind, this is 1975. The cab end looks really, really good from the inside. I don't know. It's got a little bend right there. Nothing big, you know. Not like it's the end of the world there. That's a problem there I don't like. Got a couple little rust holes here. It's not too bad, considering this is 1975. We got to keep that in mind. The body mounts are getting a little loose. It looks like they're wobbling around a little bit because they're original. That does not look like it's on there very good, because it's not. I bet that doesn't hold a very good vacuum. Might have to do something with that. Looks like the gas tank's been replaced. Looking over here on the inner rocker on the passenger side, no problems except for this. So somebody stuck some fiberglass through there, or Bondo on the inside, and covered it up with a little piece of sheet metal, that little teeny hole. So hey, they've already kind of started on it, but you know, didn't do a good repair. But looks like we're not having any major issues over there like we are over here. And this is a lot more accessible. So if I want to get somebody to come in here and fix all that, it's a lot more accessible over here than it is on the other side with the gas tank. You can see a dent right here. Oh yeah, man, they dented this all up right here. Wow. And it's all beat up in here. That's why there's Bondo on the other side. It is beat up. And all they had to do is bend it back out. That's the bad thing. This is original. If they just beat it back out just a little bit more, they wouldn't have had to put nearly as much Bondo. Okay, well, that's all we got. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. I did notice, and I noticed this from the top side, is the front of the bed is coming apart from the bed. It's been hit so many times with whatever was inside, lawnmowers, four-wheelers, whatever people carried in the past. It just tore it up. Not a big deal. Anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe.